Chiquinha, Chiquinha.
Go check out the room.
Chiquinha.
Okay, I'm the content creator for this channel. If you like what I'm doing, just subscribe and then also hit the that little bell. That means you're gonna get notified of other videos that I do. Okay, so right here, this is a shop that's been here for 70 years. They've been here for quite a while, and the typhoon actually comes through here, so the rent is quite low. And so we're gonna be talking to him, and we're gonna get to know a little bit more about the shop. So this is called Rua dos Faitiaos, Faitios, Faitiaos. So okay, it's not too far from way up there. There's a little church up there. So we're gonna go back in. So if you're in this area, you can try to find it.
20 mop. Yeah, only 20 mop. Italian is Italian guy. He makes really good coffee.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, we went there before.
What is your name?
My name is Francis.
Francis, okay. And this is Francis's father, and they've been here for 70 years, and there's
50 years.
50 years.
60 years because my father born in here.
Oh, okay.
Because
then
back to the day, they don't trust the hospital.
Oh, okay.
They may prefer to ask some lady to come to the house to help my grandmother to give birth to a baby. My father has another three brothers and one sister. All of them being born in the same way in here.
Oh, wow.
But nowadays, no one to give birth at
Yeah.
home.
Wow.
Yeah.
Interesting.
How many generations? Third generation? Second generation? Third? In this? Or four generations?
so you're-
Five?
For selling rice, I am the third generation.
Yeah.
However, my grandfather's father-in-law was the first to running business in this shop. He was selling like supplement for the sheep, and also some salt fish,
Oh, okay.
and also selling honey,
Yeah.
Wow.
like a century ago.
Yeah.
Wow.
But actually nowadays, my father and I didn't like a full-time working in here. For my father, he was a police officer,
Oh,
but he is retired, so he come here to help. And for me, I am a teacher.
Oh, okay.
I am a teacher in a primary school,
Oh, wow.
and I teach religious study.
oh, okay.
A
Chinese?
Catholic school.
Oh, Catholic.
Yeah, in Chinese.
Oh,
okay.
I teach in Chinese.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
But I spend like because when I was young, I studied in Britain.
Oh, okay.
So that's why I can speak some English.
How many years?
8 years.
Wow.
I spent 4 years in Birmingham for high school for GCSE and A level, and then I went to Scotland for university.
Oh, okay.
Edinburgh?
No, Aberdeen.
Aberdeen. Wow.
Do you have a little bit of Malcanese background, like a little bit of Portuguese mixed in? Like, how's the Catholic? How did you get into Catholicism? Was that a lot of people did a long time ago, or?
Your mother was.
My mother was a Catholic, and I studied in a Catholic school.
Oh, okay.
Actually,
Guess
there
that was
are
common, I
many
guess, a
Catholic
long time ago.
schools in Macau because of the back to the day we were Portuguese colony, and by the influence from the Portuguese government, the church have a great power in Macau. They could have lands, they could have money, etc., etc. So even nowadays, every 4 children in Macau, one of them are studying in Catholic school.
Oh, okay.
One
didn't
out
realize.
of 4 are so. Normally that's the how the spreading of Catholic faith in Macau.
Why 1 out of 4 study Catholic school? Because not enough. Because it's better than public school.
Customers.
Actually, we yes.
Private
In the
school
other-
better than government schools generally.
Well, we have in our system we have government school actually is the worst, and also a minority in Macau educational system. The majority is private school, and Catholic is the biggest holder, and then we have some.
So I see some Catholic right there. There's
St.
Yes,
Anthony.
St. Anthony.
And then we have the Chinese, like they influenced by the communists in the other works. We call them the red school.
The government school.
They are not government, they are private.
Oh.
But they are politically,
More leaning towards China.
yes.
Yeah, yeah.
And then in these couple decades, there are some Protestant school as well.
Interesting.
So yeah, thank you.
Thank you
So
so
actually,
much.
yeah, actually, I was just gonna. I had my camera off at the very beginning when you were talking about the tsunami part and the two people that passed away. Were they? Those are two. Maybe you can just tell me about that again. Like there was two people died in the tsunami that were working here.
yes.
Was it they were working here at that time,
Typhoon.
or they were in the typhoon?
During the typhoon, they actually there was another rice shop on the street there,
On that side.
the so-called the 5th of October street,
Oh.
and after the typhoon they closed because they lost their son and their daughter.
Oh,
Two of them.
sheesh.
So
Wow.
Yeah.
Horrible.
Yeah. So this whole area goes underwater each time, right? Like almost every time there's a
Typhoon.
typhoon.
Did you show the watermark?
Yep. So there's a watermark right there. So yeah, right there.
See, the water came all the way up to there. Wow.
Yep, and we also have lots of cool stuff. So we're talking about the Catholicism. So there's there, and then there's also these guys too. The mix of both, right? Kind of very Macanese. You have
This one,
Chinese and Portuguese.
Chinese, the god for fortune,
Yep.
and then the god for justice.
Oh yeah,
Justice.
Justice. Who's the Justice one?
This one.
Oh, this one. Oh wow.
Actually, I think very popular even for the Western culture. Guan Yu.
Oh yeah.
Ah,
What's this name?
this one is for fortune.
What's that?
Choi San.
Choice.
Choi Sun. And then Saint Anthony. He's for like when you lose things, right?
They are friends.
Yeah.
There's a St. Anthony's Church right up the street.
Oh, Saint Anthony's Church is right up there. So that's why. Okay.
I have mass there every Sunday.
Oh,
For weekends
okay.
for me, like
Yeah.
they have 9 o'clock mass, and I wake up at 8:30.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
Just get changed and run up to the church. Very convenient.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. And actually, you got more stuff up here too. These little guys too, right? And yeah. All right. Well, thank you for showing us your shop.
Okay.
So I'll all right.
Like and subscribe.
Yeah, like and subscribe, and I'm gonna give them the information for the YouTube channel as well, so you can find it.
I've done more, but I don't know everything.
So and we'll just talk a little bit about the shop as well. There was they sell rice here, so they sell things from all of these places, and they usually sell them to restaurants, right?
Yes.
So they have all these prices here, and all the different rice, and then they can measure it here. And actually, do you want to share anything about that?
For the sure. Like for example, it is actually to make both sides balance. Like for example, if someone asks for 10 chin, so and I put it back. Like
Okay. So they just fill these bags up, and then they can give it to the usually to the restaurants, usually, right?
so it is not enough, and we need some more.
And he was kind of telling us earlier that a lot of times the restaurants usually get Vietnamese rice because the Vietnamese rice is the best deal right now. And but they also have a lot of Thai rice as well.
Ooh,
There
too
we go.
many.
Interesting.
So that's basically how they set it up.
And this pin may help us to see if it is actually balanced. So it is okay. That's it. Some more
Perfect.
to the customer.
Yeah, that's perfect.
And we tied it up like
You
this.
tie it up and
That's 50 mop right there, right?
Like this. And we will give them 2 bags just for in case. I know it is not not friendly to the earth, but really some more plastic for it.
yeah, the rice is too strong.
If we drop the rice, we can't pick it up.
That's so true.
So really some more bags for them. Like here is about 6 kilograms. So it is good enough for a 4 people family for I think nearly a month.
Wow.
For a 4 people family.
This is kind of. So what's the name of the shop?
The shop.
Should we take a look outside?
We can see it outside.
So let's come out here and then there we go. How do you say that in Chinese?
Vĩnh Trang Long.
Oh, okay.
But we have from the other side, because it is a we write it in the old way, because my grandfather established this shop 70 years ago. So the Chinese writing was from right to the left, rather than left to the right.
Oh, okay.
For the English, there is we write it from the left to the right.
okay.
However, for the Chinese, on the other way.
Oh, okay. That's pretty cool.
And this street actually it was called the street for rice,
Oh, okay.
because it used to more than 10 of shops selling rice in this street.
Oh,
But for today, only one left,
oh wow. I had no idea.
because nowadays people eat less rice, and we have competition from the supermarket. People well, it is convenience in the supermarket.
Yeah.
But for us, for what the point we stay is about our profession. Like we have many different rice, but for a customer, they walk into the supermarket. The work they don't know about the rice. They need someone to give them introduce, or even to teach them how to cook it.
Yeah.
What's the best way to cook it? But in the worker in the supermarket, they know none of them. But
Yeah.
for us, we know. So we need to tell them of what to eat, in which season, what you could eat, something like this. So this is our profession. So that's the way we to survive in this high competition society.
Yeah. That's pretty interesting. I think he also just called us in, so I don't know if he wanted to show us something, or I think that's is that your dad, or?
Yes, my father.
From Thailand, so this is a pretty good deal. So
And actually,
50 pounds, 50 pounds of rice, so we can eat so cheap.
maybe I'll film the outside of the building real quick. Okay, so we're just gonna film from the outside.
The camel from Thailand.
Okay.
This one is old,
Okay.
and this one is new. But actually, in this season, new and old don't have so much difference.
Interesting.
But this one we these two we preserved it before winter, so that's why they have a big difference between new and old.
So if I want to like mix, for example, 1 cup of this mixed together with white rice, which one would taste the best? The harder or the softer?
I think the harder will be better
Okay.
because this the brown rice is hard.
Hard, right.
But if you have the soft rice,
It'll be strange.
It will be strange.
Okay.
But you have you could do it another way, like put the brown rice in water for 1 hour to 3 hours to make it softer, and you could mix it with other rice.
So the fragrant, this is the premium fragrant old, right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So as far as the old rice goes, like this is better than this one, you think?
Yes.
Tuo de Terrafero, T-A-R-R-A-F-E-I-R-O. This is our shop right there. And the other street, Rua dos Fataiaos, F-A-I-T-I-O-E-S. So this is the street of rice. Used to be called the street of rice. I guess that might be in the Chinese script. I don't know if it is in the Portuguese or not. So yeah, he was saying this whole street was the street of rice a long time ago. So we're just gonna walk back over this way. Show this building right here.
Chiquinha, Chiquinha.